The awakening call. There is a reason you feel different. There is a reason you have always sensed, deep within the chambers of your soul, that you are not quite like everyone else. Not better, not above, but different, set apart, called to something you could not yet name but could always feel, like a quiet fire that refused to go out, no matter how many storms came to extinguish it. You are not imagining it. You were chosen. And before you dismiss those words, before the voice of doubt rises up to tell you that you are too ordinary, too broken, too far behind, I want you to pause. I want you to breathe. Because what I am about to share with you is not flattery. It is not a motivational trick. It is an ancient spiritual truth that has existed long before you were born, and it will outlast every fear, every wound, and every moment of confusion you have ever known. The chosen ones have always existed, in every generation, in every culture, in every corner of this earth. They are the ones who carry light even when they themselves are walking through darkness. They are the ones who feel things more deeply, who question more honestly, who love more fiercely, and who suffer more quietly than most people could ever understand. If that sounds like you, then listen carefully. This message is for you. Part 1. The marks of the chosen. The first thing you must understand is this. Being chosen does not mean your life will be easy. In fact, quite the opposite is often true. The chosen ones are frequently the ones who face the hardest trials. They are the ones who lose what they love, who are misunderstood by those closest to them, who walk through seasons of isolation so profound that they begin to wonder if God, or the universe, has forgotten them entirely. But here is the sacred truth. The difficulty is not punishment. The difficulty is preparation. A diamond is not formed in comfort. It is formed under unimaginable pressure, in the deep places of the earth, where no light reaches. And yet, when it finally emerges, it holds the light in a way that nothing else in the world can replicate. Every facet, every angle, every surface, all of it shaped by what it had to endure. You are that diamond. The chosen ones are marked by certain unmistakable signs, not signs of greatness in the worldly sense, not fame, not wealth, not power, but signs of depth, of purpose, of spiritual sensitivity that sets their experience of life apart from the crowd. They feel called to something greater than themselves, even when they cannot articulate what that calling is. They carry an inner knowing, a quiet certainty that there is more to this life, more to their existence, more to the story being written around them and through them. They are drawn to truth at all costs. They cannot tolerate pretense, cannot thrive in shallow waters. They crave authenticity, depth, meaning. They would rather have one honest conversation than 1,000 comfortable ones. They feel the pain of others as though it were their own. Empathy is not simply a trait they possess. It is the very lens through which they see the world. The suffering of strangers moves them. The injustice in the world keeps them awake at night. And perhaps most significantly, they have been broken. Not cracked, not bruised, broken. In places that others never saw, in moments that were so dark, so silent, so utterly lonely that they had to make a choice between surrender and survival. And they chose to survive. Again and again and again. That is not weakness. That is one of the most profound demonstrations of spiritual strength that exists. Follow for part 2.